Welcome to the Chandra's Show. The Chandra's Show is for sharing knowledge and learnings through its short videos. In today's video, I am going to tell you about the man buried on moon. There are as many as 12 persons who had walked over the moon surface while living, but there is only one dead man who has ever been put to rest there in the last century, in fact, till date. This is the story of an American geologist who combined his main discipline of geology with astronomical applications and helped in creating the planetary science as one of the founders. With his deep research on the craters here on Earth, he founded the Astrogeological Research Program within the United States Geological Survey early in 1960. Earth's closest celestial neighbor, Moon, always fascinated him. He used his knowledge to train a number of Apollo mission astronauts about what they could expect to find on the surface of the moon in terms of the terrain. Yes, this is the story of father of astrogeology and American scientist Dr. Eugene Shoemaker. Eugene wanted to be an astronaut. He was a possible candidate for an Apollo moon flight and was said to be the first astrogeologist to walk on the moon. But he was disqualified upon being diagnosed with Addison's disease, a disorder of the adrenal gland. Two more persons need to be introduced in this story. First is Eugene's wife, Caroline Shoemaker, who was a history and political science graduate. She mostly remained a housewife until kids grew up. On Eugene's persuasion, she took up astronomy in her late 40s. She showed great potential and launched her career as a planetary astronomer at the age of 51 in 1980. Together, they did great work on comets and asteroids. Shoemaker comet that hit Jupiter created a history in astronomy. Second person is Caroline Porco, American planetary scientist involved in the exploration of the outer solar system. Caroline Porco was a student of Eugene when he was a professor, and she was a graduate student at the California Institute of Technology. The Shoemaker couple went on Eugene's annual trip to Australia in 1997, this time to examine impact craters in the Tanami Desert in the Northern Territory of Australia. There, Eugene was killed instantly on the afternoon of July 18, 1997, when his car collided head-on with another vehicle. His wife, Caroline Shoemaker, was injured in the accident but survived. Shortly before his death, Eugene had expressed his frustrations that the biggest disappointment of his life was not going to moon. Caroline Porco, in the act of love and admiration, had the idea of fulfilling Eugene's desire and frustration by using one of the NASA's mission to the moon to send a portion of Eugene's ashes. She said that the idea to give Eugene the moon came to her a day after his death when she learned that his body would be cremated. NASA also liked the idea of honoring Eugene by getting his ashes all the way to the lunar surface. On January 6, 1998, NASA's lunar prospector blasted off for the south pole of the moon looking for ice and carrying an ounce of Shoemaker's ashes. After 18 months of successful orbital scientific operation, on July 31, 1999, NASA deliberately commanded Lunar Prospector Space Probe to crash into the surface of Moon, taking the ashes of Eugene Shoemaker along with it. It was July 20, 1969 when Neil Armstrong became the first human being to set foot on the moon through NASA's Apollo 11 mission. And 30 years later, on July 31, 1999, NASA honored Eugene Shoemaker of being the first human being whose remains were buried on the moon or another celestial body. It was more than fulfillment of one man's dream. His burial on the moon was the product of love of his student Caroline Porco, with due approval from his wife Caroline Shoemaker, who wanted him to rest forever in the place where he wished the most, the moon. How do you find this video? Please comment and tell. If you like it, tap on the like icon and share the knowledge with others in your circle. For more such interesting videos, do subscribe to my channel, The Chandra's Show. Press bell icon simultaneously for the notification whenever a new video is released. Till then, take care of yourself and your loved ones. Thank you.